Welcome to Eagle Insights. Stan Stevens along with Coach Rod Gorman. Coach, the Bunker Eagles continue to be on quite a roll. They got off to a great start against the Ellington Whippets. Pretty well dominated that game against the young Whippet team, but you can't take anything for granted going into those games, can you?
No, you can. And, they're high school kids. You want to make sure they show up and play to their potential. We had a starter out and kind of messed with their rotation a little bit, but we still had a good night.
When I watch the Bunker Eagles and I watch how you play very, I want to say aggressive, but cautiously aggressive. You know when to go after the ball. You know when to rebound hard, and then you know when to put back. And, Coach, a lot of that comes from experience, but also a lot of it comes from these guys knowing each other, who's going to drive the ball, so that you're not really crossing paths with each other. And they really do a good job of communicating on the floor, don't they?
They do. They're very connected. And that comes from years of it playing together, like you said, and just having a high IQ.
And that's exactly what I wanted to ask you about. Basketball IQ. These guys seem to know how to read other players and read the floor at the same time, Coach. That's unusual for high schoolers, isn't it?
You're fortunate if you have, like, one kid with that IQ, but we seem to have several that do a pretty good job out there with it.
And they know when to rebound hard, come down with the ball, but also they know when to just tip it and put it back. So they read that situation as well. And again, you're talking about some guys in college that can't even do that very well. And here you got high schoolers that seem to do it on a continual basis.
Well, we're fortunate. We've got good players, and they put in the work, and I can't say enough good about them.
Well, tonight you take on East Carter, and this East Carter team is a pretty good team, Coach.
They're a very good team. They have one loss on the season, and they have been a thorn in our side for many years. I'm not saying they have dominated us by no means, but every time we play, it's just a heck of a ball game, and there's no doubt East Carter's coming in here with the intent to win tonight.
And this is a conference game, right?
It is a conference game, yeah, and it will have conference champion complications. So.
And it'd be nice, especially on your home floor, to really be able to take advantage of that, because when the crowd gets behind you, you can really feel that like a sixth man on the floor, can't you?
Definitely. We have great support and good crowds both home and away, but we look forward to a full house tonight and be ready to go.
Well, Coach, we wish you the very best tonight against East Carter on KSMO Media. Thanks again for your time, Coach.
All right, thank you.
Stay tuned. It's Eagle Basketball. It's next after this.
Come on down to 72 Auto Supply, your local CarQuest dealer right here in Bunker. We've got everything you need, from high-quality auto parts to livestock feed, rugged heavy-duty equipment supplies, and tools to keep your operation moving. As a CarQuest location, we're bringing the largest distribution network in the industry to serve Bunker. Locally owned, community-driven, 72 Auto and Supply in Bunker is here for you.
When you need excavation or concrete work done, there's only one name to call: Anytime Excavation. Whether it's clearing land, digging foundations, or creating solid concrete surfaces, Anytime Excavation gets the job done right. On time, every time. We're committed to delivering quality work that stands the test of time. Call Anytime Excavation today at 573-247-9173. No matter the projects, we'll dig in and make it happen. Anytime Excavation.
Welcome to this KSMO media broadcast of Bunker Eagle Sports. Tonight's game is brought to you by the City of Bunker, Canoke, Missouri, LLC, R&S Wood Products, Anytime Excavation, Healing Hands Chiropractic and Acupuncture, Reynolds County Abstract, People's Community Bank, Woods Dairyat, 72 Auto and Supply, Farm Bureau Insurance, Willie Strader Agent, and La Fayeta Mexican Restaurant. Thanks to these fine sponsors, we're able to bring you Bunker Eagle Sports right here on KSMO Media.
And we welcome you to Bunker Eagle Basketball. Stan Stevens and the KSMO Media team bringing it to you here in this big Black River League Conference at the Bunker Eagles, who are undefeated on the year, taking on a very good East Carter team that's 6-1 on the season. Their only loss coming to South Iron earlier in the year. Earlier tonight, as we were watching a little bit of the JV game, the East Carter Redbirds really kind of put it to Bunker, and they were hitting from everywhere. Bunker with too many turnovers, and boy, did they make them pay with some outstanding three-point shooting, but also just good ball control. And the Redbirds beat Bunker by a score of 62-23. Again, just some erratic shooting on behalf of the Bunker Eagles, but they got it all straightened out, hopefully. Get it out of their system, and that's what you want to see before you get to the game tonight. Anyway, G&S Convenience Store, G&S Farm and Feed are our title sponsors for the game tonight, as well as the City of Bunker, Canoga out of Salem, RNS Wood Products, Anytime Excavation, Healing Hands Chiropractic and Acupuncture, Reynolds County Abstract, People's Community Bank, Woods Dairyette, 72 Auto and Supply, Farm Bureau Insurance, Willie Strader Agent, and La Fajita Mexican Restaurant. If you are video streaming with us, it's the only way you can be watching this game. You will notice that there's a score bug that pops up on the bottom of your screen. That's brought to you by Ozark Overhead Doors. Zane and his crew do a tremendous job. If you need an overhead door of any kind, feel free to get in touch with him at 314-243-9341. Installation, repairs, maintenance, you can do it all. That's Ozark Overhead Door. And our instant replays will be brought to you by Hubs Tire Center out of Salem, Missouri at 801 actually, South Main Street. If you need tires or you need auto repair work, they can do it all. And they are a 3-generation family business. That is Hubs Tire Center. Of course, we appreciate Coach Rod Gorman and our Eagle Insight prior to the game. We also thank all of you for joining us on KSMO Media. The starters for East Carter will be Colton Harvey, Keaton Jamison, Chase Kirby, Kason Price, and Bryce Stahl. For the Bunker Eagles, it'll be Brandon Malloy, Cheaton Calzado, Owen Sanders, Braden Radford, and Jayden Skaggs. Calzado did not play yesterday, but he's back in the starting lineup tonight for the Bunker Eagles. They won yesterday convincingly over Ellington. Final score there, 82-32. But this will be a different type of game. I should say on Tuesday, not yesterday, but on Tuesday. And so, as you're watching on your video screen, team in red with the black trim, that's East Carter. The white team with the green trim, that happens to be the Bunker Eagles. They put it back. First steal of the game belongs to Radford. Gets it down to Malloy, who lays it in. Steal, turnover, that's how you change the pace of a game. And right now, East Carter with the first turnover. First steal belongs to Bunker. With the ball on the outside, a quick long three misses by number 14, and that is Kirby, but Eagles bring it down as Radford has that rebound, getting it off to Owens. He had a heck of a game the other night. Here's Radford all the way down, off the glass and in. Braden Radford with a strong charge, 4-0. Eagles on top with the ball. Kirby goes in the corner, ball tipped out of bounds, but a foul's going to be called. Going to be on Jayden Skaggs, the first foul of the game. Not a shooting foul. Inbounding it will be Stahl. Stahl looking in, goes in that corner to Kirby. Kirby back to Stahl. Stahl spins, turns, trying to get that shot up. Does, and scores. Nice job by Bryce Stahl to fight through the good defensive Bunker. Here's Malloy with it over to Owen. Sanders trying to take it into the paint. Kicks it back out on top to Skaggs. Taking it there to Malloy. Now back to Radford. Beyond three, back to Malloy. Take a long three ball. It's good. Brandon Malloy makes it 7-2 Bunker here early in this contest. Bring it up quickly is Kirby. Kirby, right side pass, getting it there. Price goes in the corner. Waiting for their Stahl. He tries to find his way in, kicks it back out on top. Comes back to Kirby. His three ball misses. Ball tipped and brought down by Skaggs. Foul on Stahl. Foul on Keaton Jamison for going over the back of the Bunker player. Skaggs got in good position, draws that foul. Each team with one team foul here with 6:20 to go in this first quarter. 7-2 Bunker. Skaggs left side pass to Calzado.
Going back to Radford on their center court. Radford trying to get away from the East Carter Redbird. Takes it right to the hole, lays it in. Nice spin move by Braden Radford. Got away from Case and Price. 9-2 Bunker on top. Ball on the right wing goes in the corner to Stahl. Stahl trying to dance his way down to paint. Flips it out in front. Turning and bouncing it off his ankle was number 12, Keaton Jamison. Radford went after it. I'm not sure went out of bounds off him. I believe it did. It'll stay with the Redbirds. Good effort by Radford. That ball actually had gone off of Jamison's leg. It would have been Bunker ball, but I don't think he knew that. Ball was out on top. Kicked it back to Price. They go down the corner now to Stahl on the baseline. Back out on top to Harvey for a 3 ball. It's off the rim. No good. Tipped. It goes out of bounds. Off of Stahl. It belongs to the Bunker Eagles. Sanders battling for that rebound. Stahl got that ball up in the air, but it went out of bounds. 9-2 Bunker on top. Sanders down the middle of the floor, puts the left side to Calzado. Goes to Malloy in the corner. Malloy trying to cut to the paint. Kicks it back out on top to Skaggs. Skaggs beyond 3 between the circles to Malloy for 3. It's good. Brendan Malloy hits again, and it's a 12-2 Bunker lead here in this first quarter. With that ball, Price. Price trying to go around the 3-point perimeter. Goes in the corner to Jamison. Jamison handing it back to Harvey. On top, across it goes to Price. Goes down the corner to Stahl. Stahl on that 3-point perimeter, trying to make his way in from 14. Kicks it out on top to Harvey. Harvey down low, trying to find some running room is Kirby, but the Eagles cut him off. And now a foul's going to be called on Stahl as he pushed off Malloy. And for Stahl, that'll be his first foul. And that's an offensive foul, which also creates a turnover. Inbound comes to Sanders. Reynolds getting ready to come in for East Carter. Sanders trying to find a little running room. He hands it off to Radford to the paint. Trying to drive his way in, but a charge is going to be called on Radford. Braden tried to do maybe a little too much there. Went over top of the Redbird player. And I believe that was Jamison he went over top of, who inbounds the ball. Getting it to Kirby. He goes to Price. Case and Price back to Kirby. Left side to Reynolds. Reynolds beyond 3. Guarded there in the corner. Trying to find some running room. Can't. Comes back to Reynolds. Around the perimeter to Price. The shot is good. Case and Price hits the 3. 12-5 our score. Malloy down. Kicking the left side in the corner. Waiting for it there is Calzado. Giving it back to Skaggs. Skaggs trying to get down low. He does. Uses the man who just pushes his man off of the ball and banks it home. That's a good, smart move. Man came up on him, used the ball to push him off, and then was able to bank it home. 14-5 our score. Price with the ball. Flips it out on top to Kirby. 3 ball from the corner. No good by Reynolds. Ball tipped. Comes down in the hands of Calzado. Calzado in the offensive zone. Back to Malloy. Just got over the timeline. Malloy back to Calzado for the 3-pointer. It's too short. Ball down underneath by Sanders. Sanders trapped, kicks it outside to Skaggs. On the 3-point line, he goes to Malloy. Backs up the 3 ball off the iron. Tipped up high in the air and finally brought down by Skaggs. By Stahl the other way. Stahl to Price down the offensive zone. They get it to Reynolds. Then over across to Kirby. Back to Reynolds in the right corner. Back outside to Price between the circles inside. Trying to get it down to Stahl. Instead, the shot is up, missed. Taken down there by Stahl. Stahl puts it back up, missed that one. Trying to get another crack at it. Jump ball possession arrow will favor Bunker. Stahl had the opportunity to put it home, missed it, got his own rebound, but was tied up by Brendan Malloy, and possession arrow favored Bunker with 3 minutes to go now in the first quarter. 14-5 Eagles on top. Sanders over the timeline. Half-court defense by the Redbirds. Handing that ball off, getting it to Radford. Brandon all the way down, put it up, and no, where did that go? Down and rebound by Jamison. Gives it off to Price. Price goes down the corner to Stahl. A quick 3-ball, no good. Taken down underneath by Reynolds, kicks it back to Stahl. Stahl had that ball stolen right out of his hands. Quick steal for Bunker all the way down to Radford. Radford can't get it to fall, and it's picked up there by Stahl on that rebound. Quickly the other way to Reynolds. Xander Reynolds holding on to it. Pass comes across, go into corner, and that ball stolen away again by the Eagles. Their third steal, fourth turnover now by the Redbirds. As Cordell Duckett is in there. Now coming down and laying that ball in nicely is Malloy. He's got 10, and the Eagles have a 16-5 lead, and Coach Stahl calls timeout. Our timeout brought to you as a courtesy of American Family Insurance agent Jonas Schaefer at the Crossroads Shopping Center in Salem. 16-5 Bunker on top. Back in 30 seconds. It's Eagle basketball on KSMO Media.
From our yard into your home. At Canoke, Missouri in Salem, we specialize in superior kiln-dried lumber and hardwood flooring built to last. Choose from red oak, white oak, and hickory. Ask about grade lumber and special orders for straight line ripping and custom widths. Visit us at 435 County Road 6430 or call 573-729-3310. Canoke, Missouri. High-end quality wood, locally made.
I'd like to thank a few of the sponsors making it possible for us to bring you Eagle basketball, like Lafayette Mexican Restaurant here in Bunker. Farm Bureau Insurance agent Willie Strader, who also brings you the first quarter action right here from Bunker, and 72 Auto and Supply right here in Bunker. Redbirds have it. On top of that ball right now is Chase Bradshaw. Bradshaw going out on top to Price. Price got it to Reynolds in the corner. Reynolds back to Price. Price, right side pass to Bradshaw. Now back to Reynolds, top of the key, trying to drive in, spins, turns at that high post, kicks it outside. The 3 balls up off the iron, no good. Brought down and controlled by number 21, Bradshaw. And the rebound came down in the hands of Reynolds. He still got it on the 3-point perimeter. Kicking it back to Price. They go in the corner, waiting for it there. It's number 10, Puckett. Duckett inside the paint. That shot misses and brought down by Sanders as he pulls that one down. Good offensive flurry by the Redbirds. They couldn't get it to go. And now Sanders comes down. His shot hits the side of the basket. Brought down by Jamison. The other way. Here comes Duckett. Cordell gives it across. The 3-pointer up and good by number 21, Chase Bradshaw. 16-8 our score with 48 seconds to go. First quarter. Bunker on top. Malloy has it. Brendan guarded there by Duckett. Goes in the corner to Calzado. Pass down for Skaggs. That's stolen away by the Redbirds. Here they come back the other way. Ball shot blocked away by Sanders. Goes in the corner. The 3-ball up and good by Cason Price. And suddenly it's a 5-point game. 16-11 with 20 seconds, under 20 seconds to go in this first quarter. Owen Sanders hanging on to it. 10 seconds left now. Sanders stops, bounce pass in the corner to Skaggs. Stops, out on top. Ball stolen away though by Redbirds. Here they come the other way, off the glass and in after the steal by Jamison. Couple of turnovers by Bunker late, gave up 5 points. And it's a 3-point game here after the first quarter of play with Bunker on top 16-13. We'll take a 1-minute break and come right back. It's Bunker Eagle basketball on KSMO Media.
Bunker is a small community with a big heart. The city of Bunker would like to invite you to come spend a day or a lifetime here. Stop in and check out the history of Bunker at the Bunker Museum. See how Bunker came about and what makes Bunker a special place. Or you might like to come and spend a day in their city park. The city of Bunker would like to say a big thank you to the Tom Sock Foundations for all their help. For more information about Bunker, stop in at Bunker City Hall at 620 6th Street.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri, for life.
Well, thanks to more of our sponsors on Bunker, make it possible for us to bring you Eagle basketball like Woods Darriette, People's Community Bank, and Reynolds County Abstract. Start the second quarter brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, Willie Streeter agent in Salem. If you have any questions, call 573-729-4941 with a ball Bradshaw. He turns that ball over, stolen away by the Eagles. Back they come the other way. Calzado for the three-pointer. It's good. Cheaton gets his first basket of the night and the lead back out to 6 after that turnover by East Carter. With the ball, Bradshaw, they go out on top to Reynolds in the corner, all the way across the floor and near center court to Bradshaw. Back to Reynolds. Reynolds trying to get inside. Can't, now stops, kicks it back out on top, trying to dance in his Price. All back on top, it goes to Bradshaw. They keep moving in and out. Ball kicked by Bunker, and that will keep the ball with the Redbirds. After a nice move there made by Price, he then kicked it back. I didn't understand that move, but he must have seen something there. Here's Reynolds, gets around Radford, has ball tipped, goes out of bounds. It stays with the Redbirds as it went off the hand of Braden Radford. He knocked it out as Duggan went to shoot the ball. Inbound pass comes out to Price. Kaysen keeping it alive. It's stolen away by Bunker up to Calzado. Calzado trying to get to the ball, and it's stolen away. Timeout called by East Carter. 19-13 our score, 6:58 to go in the half. We'll take a 30-second break and come right back. It's Bunker Eagle basketball on KSMO Media. Back in 30 seconds.
G&S Convenience Store in Bunker is your one-stop shop. Stop in to top off your tank. They've got gas and diesel. Come inside and pick up your groceries. Get a coffee or soda to go, some snacks for the kiddos, or head to the deli counter for fresh meats and cheeses. G&S Convenience Store in Bunker has a little bit of everything, and they're open 7 days a week.
Are you struggling?
That time out brought to you by American Family Insurance Agent Jonas Schaefer, 573-79-5165. Also want to thank our friends at Healing Hands Chiropractic and Acupuncture, as well as Anytime Excavation, for bringing you Eagle basketball. That long shot by Price went off the rim. Now comes down to Malloy, and he can't handle the pass. Malloy looked behind him, saw Reynolds coming up on him, and then mishandled the ball. Good quick rebound by Bunker, Radford, but didn't do any good. Barely getting back over the timeline was Reynolds. Pass goes back to Price. Price to the paint, stops, trying to go down low, does. Shot up, missed, but a foul on Cordell Duckett, and he'll go to the line to shoot the first free throws of this game. And the foul is called on Owen Sanders. Duckett to the line to shoot two, and his first free throw is no good. 19-13 our score. Played a minute 29 seconds in the second quarter. Bunker on top. Got out to an 11-point lead in this one, but East Carter had battled back. Next free throw is good. Down to a 5-point Bunker lead. Sanders walks it up. Man-to-man defense right now by East Carter. Sanders to the paint, to the hole, kicks it outside the Cordell now to Radford for the three. He's got it. Braden Radford's got 7. Lead up to 8. Coming down quickly the other way. Here's Stahl. Stahl, across it goes to Price. Price between the circles, giving it over to Bradshaw. To Price on the right wing. Price out on top to Reynolds. Back to Bradshaw beyond that three-point line. Now near center court, all the way across to Reynolds. Reynolds trying to get away from two Eagles. Flips it back, and almost going backcourt was Price. A good save there. Keeping it alive, though, to Reynolds. Reynolds trying to go down low. That ball stolen away by the Bunker Eagle Sanders. He comes back the other way, 5:40 to go in the half. Quickly across, going to Jackson Bryant. He got the start last night. Calzado in tonight. He's got the ball back to Bryant. Bryant right wing, trying to get down low to Malloy. Malloy going against Cordell, and he banks it off the shot, but misses. And foul called, I believe, on East Carter. Well, I call it an infraction on Duckett, but I don't know what the infraction was. Something on the baseline. 5:22 to go. The inbound comes to Sanders. Sanders getting out on top to Calzado. Calzado hanging on to it, gives it off to Radford. Braden, now it's near center court, and the Eagle insignia here at Bunker. Moves to his right. Trying to get away. Very, very tight man-to-man coverage by Kirby. Goes back to Skaggs. Right side pass all over Sanders for three. It rimmed out. Tipped up by Malloy, but it won't go. Taken back by Skaggs. And a foul on the floor. Malloy to rebound then. Skaggs with one, but neither could get it to go. And a foul called on the floor to Chase Bradshaw. Skaggs wanting to inbound. Fires in the corner. Malloy for a three. It's short. Comes down the hands of Skaggs. Skaggs turns, spins to the hole off the glass. It's good. Offensive board turns into points. 24-14 the score. With the ball, East Carter, the Redbirds in their red uniforms with the black trim. Bunker in the white uniforms with the green trim. Pass from Kirby goes in the corner to Stahl. His high arcing shot is no good. Brought down by Skaggs. He's got 3 rebounds and a foul called on the Redbirds. Stahl with that reach in, trying to steal it. Grabs, gets that foul. Second team foul on the Redbirds here in this second quarter. Bunker has one. Man-to-man, I won't say total full court coverage, but now it is. By the Redbirds. They get into Malloy. Malloy will walk it up. They back out. They don't force Malloy to make the play. He takes it down against Harvey. Malloy takes a shot. It will not go. It's taken under control by Jamison. His third rebound. The other way to Kirby. All the way down. And a foul on the floor by Calzado. On a reach in. Sheen Calzado trying to get the steal. Trying to reach in there. Didn't get it. Got body. 4:08 to go in the first half. 24-14 Bunker on top. The pass comes in quickly. Getting it there is Harvey, and then a foul immediately called on the Redbirds. And foul called on Jamison. His second. That's another turnover on a foul. The second by the Redbirds in the second quarter. Here comes Skaggs over the timeline. Guarded tightly there by Price. Is underneath. There's Malloy. He lays it up and in. Nice pass by Skaggs. Good assist there. 26-14. All Brennan had to do is lay it home. With the ball right now, Price out on top to Bradshaw. Long three. It's good. Nice shot by Chase Bradshaw. 26-17. A 9-point Bunker lead with 3:30 to go in the first half. Malloy outside to Calzado. His three to respond. It's good. 6 for Cheaton. And the lead back to 12 right now for Bunker. Going on top, right in the middle of the floor. Here's Kirby. Back to Price. Left wing goes down low to number 12. Jamison on the baseline. Kicks it outside. That three is up and it's good. Nice shot there by Harvey. His first basket of the night, and it's 29-20. 3-point shots are falling like rain here lately. Back out it goes to Malloy. Malloy on top, Calzado. Calzado beyond the 3-point line, hands it back to Brennan Malloy out near center court. 2:45 to go. We're in the second quarter. 9-point Eagle lead as Malloy gets away from his man back to Sanders. Right side pass to Skaggs. Right in front of the East Carter bench. Skaggs will back it out. Bounce pass to Radford. Now to Malloy. Back to Radford. Thought about the three. Didn't take it. Now moves to the middle of the floor. Braden goes back to Malloy. Malloy trying to dance his way into the hole. Lays it up and in. He saw just a small opening and he drove it and gets the basket. 31-20 our score. Right side pass going to Price. Price goes in the corner. Waiting for there's Harvey. Harvey getting in trouble. Fires that ball out. Ball stolen away by the Eagles. Quickly the other way. Calzado shot no good. He's fouled there by Kirby. And he'll go to the line to shoot two. 31-20 our score. Bunker on top. 1:56 to go in a half. Ten turnovers for East Carter here in the first half. Calzado's free throw is good. Bryant back in the game. He comes in for Sanders, give him a little breather. And Calzado's next free throw trickles in. 33-20 the score with 1:55 to go here in the first half. Here's Bradshaw with the ball. Goes out on top. They get it back to Reynolds in the right corner. Now to Kirby. Back to Reynolds. Reynolds trying to bounce it down low. Does. Ball tipped out of bounds. Nice effort made by Peyton Lanham, who just came in a moment ago. He played the JV game earlier tonight. He tips that one out of bounds. Trying to get it in is Jamison. He does in the corner. Spinning, turning, and fire it back out on top to Kirby. Kirby, a long three up and missed that time by Bradshaw and taken down by Malloy. Malloy the other way to Calzado. He stops, pulls up, flips it back to Brendan Malloy on the left wing in front of the spectators. Malloy bounces by one man, bounces by another. Back to Calzado for that three. It's off the front of the rim, no good. Malloy the rebound, and he can't get it to go, but he is fouled. That's a nice move by Malloy to tip the ball up to himself, and that drew the foul. And he'll go to the line to shoot two. Foul's going to be called on Reynolds. And Malloy's free throw is good. He had 10 back in the first quarter. He's got 15 now. Another shot coming for Brendan. Nothing but net. 15-point Bunker lead over East Carter here in this first half. 1:10 to go. With the ball, Bradshaw. Goes right back to Jameson on that baseline, trying to take it to the hole. The kick back to Bradshaw for another three, and that's good. Bradshaw his third three of the night. Brings it back to a 12-point Bunker lead. Now the pass goes to Malloy. Got to get over that 10-second line. He does. As Radford flipped it back, and a little signals crossed, but Malloy able to respond. Calzado with 42 seconds left. It's in the corner, Radford. To the paint, to the hole, off the glass, and in. Braden with 9, 37-23. Pass to the corner to Price. Going back on top to Reynolds. Now back to Bradshaw. To Reynolds between the circles, guarded there. And he'll be fouled by number 3, Jackson Bryant of the Bunker Eagles. .3 seconds left. They called that foul on Lanham. Pass comes in to Kirby. 3 team fouls now on Bunker. Comes across to Reynolds. Reynolds guarded there. Fires all the way across. A quick three is up and off the iron. No good. Chased down and taken back down by number 14, and that is Kirby. Another long three. That one's offline as well, but down underneath, and a foul's going to be called on Bunker. Went over top of Jamison. I believe that's going to be on Malloy, and it will be with 3 seconds left. 4th team foul for Bunker with only 3 seconds left, though. The inbound comes out on top to Bradshaw. Trying to get that shot off as Kirby at the buzzer. Missed it. They got the shot set up. Kirby just couldn't get it to fall. And we have played one half here at Bunker. It's the Eagles 37 and East Carter 23. A nice job by the Eagles to score 21 points in that second quarter and holding the East Carter Redbirds to 10. And here at halftime, 37-23. I want to thank our friends at G&S Convenience Store and G&S Farm and Feed. They're our title sponsor for our Bunker games. And we hope you're enjoying this one. 37-23 Bunker on top. And also sponsors that help bring you this Bunker Eagle basketball game on KSMO Media, the City of Bunker, Canoke out of Salem, as well as Anytime Excavation and RNS Wood Products. All bringing you Bunker Eagle basketball on KSMO Media. We got some stats in the first half when we return in 3 minutes. It's Eagle basketball on KSMO Media.
Are you struggling with back pain, headaches, or alpha-gal? At Healing Hands Chiropractic and Acupuncture Clinic in Salem, Dr. Samantha Anderson brings gentle chiropractic, acupuncture, and cupping therapy for whole family care. She's among Missouri's few providers SAAT certified. A targeted auricular acupuncture that can help with alpha-gal syndrome. Feel better naturally and get back to what you love. Call 573-453-2015 or book online today and place your wellness in good hands.
Craving bold, home-style Mexican flavors right here in Bunker? Welcome to La Feta Mexican Restaurant on Main Street. Enjoy fresh tacos, burritos, and all your Mexican favorites. Then kick back with friends where the vibes are warm and the drinks are cold. Follow us on Facebook for our specials and nights with live music and karaoke. Hungry now? Head to 108 Main Street in Bunker and taste why locals are talking. La Feta Mexican Restaurant. Great food, friendly faces, small town heart.
At People's Community Bank in Bunker, we still believe in banking with a personal touch. When you walk in, we greet you by name, offer a variety of services, and let you get back to your day. People's Community Bank also offers many types of loans with competitive rates, fast approval, low closing costs, and confidentiality. Most importantly, these decisions are made locally. When you choose People's Community Bank in Bunker, you choose a bank that cares.
Quality services, expedient delivery, and fair pricing has been the rule at Reynolds County Abstract Company. Their experts do a thorough job of handling all aspects of your real estate title and settlement services for a large and ever-growing number of satisfied, loyal clients. For all your purchasing or refinancing needs, large or small, call today for a quote at 573-648-2366 or stop by 2308 Pine Street in Centerville, Missouri. Reynolds County Abstract Company.
RNS Wood Products LLC in Bunker is a major large cut stock and lumber supplier in Missouri, producing pine and mixed hardwoods. They are family owned and operated and also own MWM Wood Products LLC in Salem that does cuts, cross ties, grade lumber, and blocking. RNS Wood Products LLC and MWM Wood Products LLC are buyers for standing timber and logs. Give us a call at 573-689-2850.
Looking for home cooking, soft serve ice cream, and shakes? You need to head to Woods Dairyette. You can dine in or call ahead, and they'll have it ready for you. Family owned and operated, Woods Dairyette.
And it's time for our halftime show brought to you by United Country Salem Realty in Salem. Remember, Babette Wells, your broker owner, 573-729-3148. Or stop by 605 South Main Street if you're looking for real estate, whether it be in the Ozarks or somewhere else. They can assist you at your friends, United Country Salem Realty. Bunker Eagles on top of this one by a score of 37-23. Leading scorer in the game is Brendan Malloy with 16. He's followed by Radford. Braden has 9, 8 points for Cheaton Calzado, and 4 for Jaden Skaggs in the game. Leading rebounder is Malloy with 4, 3 for Skaggs, 2 for Radford, and 1 each for Calzado and Sanders. Last night, Sanders led the way, and he has no points in this one and just 1 rebound. So what a difference a night makes. Bunker 4 for 4 from the stripe in that first half and finished with 11 rebounds in that first half. They had 7 steals, 4 turnovers for East Carter. Their leading scorer is Chase Bradshaw. He has 9 points. He is followed up by Kason Price with 6. Following that, we have a 3-pointer by Colton Harvey. We have 2 points by Keaton Jamison and 2 points by Bryce Stahl and 1 point for Cordell Duckett in the contest. Redbirds were 1 of 2 from the free throw line. They finished with 9 rebounds. They had 3 steals, 10 turnovers in the contest. Foul trouble, Keaton Jamison has 2. Bryce Stahl has 2. Nobody else has more than 1 on the East Carter Redbird team. And Bunker has 7 different players with 1 foul going into the second half. Earlier tonight, the JV for Bunker lost to East Carter by a score of 62-23. Now don't forget, the girls for Bunker will be in the Mountain Grove tournament. That'll be coming up starting Monday. They'll take on the Ava Lady Bears at 11:30 at Mountain Grove. So again, that's the first round of that holiday tournament at Mountain Grove. Again, the Lady Eagles will be taking on the Ava Lady Bears, 11:30 at Mountain Grove. The boys will be in the Kabul tournament following this game, and their first opponent will be Plato. I don't know exactly the time or the date, but they will be in that Kabul tournament. A lot of teams are in that one, and Bunker is too. They'll take on Plato in the first round of that. But they've still got a half to play here against a very good East Carter team as Bunker leads it by a score of 37-23. I'd like to thank our title sponsor for these Bunker games, GNS Convenience Store and GNS Farm and Feed. You know, it takes a lot of great sponsors to allow us to come down and call these games for you, provide you with a little bit extra coverage, more than Huddle can do, and that's for sure. And, of course, we do appreciate the invitation from the Bunker folks to come down and carry some of these games for you. We really do appreciate it. And they have a lot of fun watching the Eagles play, and, you know, knowing a lot of people down in the Bunker area, it really makes it kind of just almost like coming home to come down here to the Bunker. Also, I'd like to thank these great sponsors that help make it possible for us to allow you to hear and watch and see Bunker Eagle basketball on KSMO Media, such as People's Community Bank, Woods, Darriette, 72 Auto Supply, Farm Bureau Insurance, Willie Strader, your agent, and La Fajita Mexican Restaurant. Now, our next contest in Bunker won't be for a while. This is a very home-weary schedule for Bunker. They don't have a lot of home games this year, and our next one that will have a boys and girls back-to-back doubleheader. We'll have a boys game first, and that will be a Friday night on February the 6th against Summersville, and then we'll be coming right back on that Monday with a boys and girls doubleheader against the Mountain View Liberty Eagles. So we hope you'll enjoy those contests, and of course, when we get to district play, we'll have to kind of see how it all works out between Bunker and Salem, and we'll try and get to as many games we possibly can following the Eagles in their quest for a Black River League championship, and then, of course, heading into a district championship. Should be a lot of fun. 37-23 is our score here at halftime. We'll come back in 90 seconds with the second half when we return. Bunker Eagle basketball on KSMO Media. Back in 90, it's another great game here from Bunker, so we'll see you in 90.
Come on down to 72 Auto Supply, your local CarQuest dealer right here in Bunker. We've got everything you need from high-quality auto parts to livestock feed, rugged heavy-duty equipment supplies, and tools to keep your operation moving. As a CarQuest location, we're bringing the largest distribution network in the industry to serve Bunker. Locally owned, community-driven, 72 Auto and Supply in Bunker is here for you.
When you need excavation or concrete work done, there's only one name to call. Anytime Excavation. Whether it's clearing land, digging foundations, or creating solid concrete surfaces, Anytime Excavation gets the job done right. On time, every time. We're committed to delivering quality work that stands the test of time. Call Anytime Excavation today at 573-247-9173. No matter the projects, we'll dig in and make it happen. Anytime Excavation.
From our yard into your home. At Canoke, Missouri in Salem, we specialize in superior kiln-dried lumber and hardwood flooring built to last. Choose from red oak, white oak, and hickory. Ask about grade lumber and special orders for straight line ripping and custom widths. Visit us at 435 County Road 6430 or call 573-729-3310. Canoke, Missouri. High-end quality wood, locally made.
Getting ready to start the third quarter here from the Bunker High School gym. Is being the start of this quarter brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Willie Strader. Remember, for small business, they've got you covered. 573-729-4941 or see them 1414 West Scenic Boulevard in Salem. Bunker has the ball to start out this third quarter. They go to Calzado for a quick three. It's off the iron. Put up back by Sanders with the rebound. That's what we saw a lot of Tuesday. And then the second rebound of the game, the first basket for Owen Sanders. With the ball in the corner, Harvey going in the corner to Stahl. Stahl trying to find some opening. Stops, takes the short jumper, missed it. Brought down and controlled there by Sanders. Owen giving it off to Malloy is in the offensive zone. Can't drive in, gives it back to Radford. Braden going to Skaggs, now between the circles. Jaden back to Malloy. Malloy baseline. Fadeaway jumper is good. He's got 18, and the lead suddenly 18 for the Eagles. Back the other way is Price. Price on that perimeter. Goes over to Kirby. Down to Harvey. Harvey inside the paint to Stahl. Back outside to Price. That three is too short. Goes on the front of the rim. Taken down and controlled by Kirby. Goes over to Jamison. Now back out on top to Harvey. In the corner, Stahl. Back in the middle of the floor. Jamison can't get the shot off. Double team, triple team. Fires it to Stahl. To the paint. 9-footer. Good. Bryce Stahl, little pull-up jump shot there. He hits it. 41-25 the score, as it is Sanders walking it up. No pressure on him. Half-court defense by the Redbirds. As here comes Radford, handing it off to Malloy. Brennan to the paint, to the hole. Kicks it outside to Skaggs. Skaggs back on top to Malloy for a three. He's got it. Back the other way, Kirby to the paint, kicks it outside to Stahl. His three ball, an air ball. And it goes underneath. It'll go off of Malloy, out of bounds. Malloy thought about letting it go, and then sneaking in behind him was Price. Then he reached for it. Unfortunately, couldn't draw it back, and it went out of bounds. 5:59 to go in the third quarter. 44-25, Bunker on top. Price trying to get it in, does to Stahl in the corner. Out on top to Kirby. Kirby bounce pass to number 4, Colton Harvey. All the way back across. That three ball's off the iron. No good. Brought down by Stahl. Stahl trying to get his shot off. Can't. Kicks it back out on top to Price. His three is good. 44-28 the score. Skaggs with it. Guarded by Stahl. Goes left side to Radford. Radford backs out a little bit, giving it off to Sanders. Owen hands it to number 3, and that is Bryant. Bryant in to start this third quarter to Skaggs. Skaggs hands it off to Malloy. Malloy separates. Now tries to drive in, gets cut off by Kirby, takes the long three, and it rims in. There's an NBA three, forcing a timeout called by Coach Rod Gorman. With the score, Bunker 47 and the Redbirds 28. We'll come back in 30 seconds. That timeout brought to you by American Family Insurance Agent Jonas Schaefer, 573-729-5165. Eagle Basketball on KSMO Media.
Bunker is a small community with a big heart. The city of Bunker would like to invite you to come spend a day or a lifetime here. Stop in and check out the history of Bunker at the Bunker Museum. See how Bunker came about and what makes Bunker a special place. Or you might like to come and spend a day in their city park. The city of Bunker would like to say a big thank you to the Tom Stock Foundations for all their help. For more information about Bunker, stop in at Bunker City Hall at 620 6th Street.
24 points for Brennan Malloy. After that three, I'd like to thank these great sponsors helping us bring you Eagle Basketball. Reynolds County Abstract, Healing Hands Chiropractic and Acupuncture, and Anytime Excavation. with the ball right now. Stahl in the corner, trying to dance his way in. Kicks it outside to Reynolds. Xander Reynolds trying to work his way in. Can't. Giving it back to Price. Now to Stahl to the free throw line. He's tied up by Radford and also by Bryant. They're going to give the foul to Braden Radford, his second. 4:46 to go, third quarter. A 19-point Eagle lead. Calzado back in the game for Bryant. Inbound coming to Jamison. Giving it back to Harvey. They pass it on the perimeter. Now to Price. Down low to Stahl. And a foul's going to be called on Sanders going over the back of Stahl. That's two quick fouls here on Bunker in the third quarter. None yet for South Iron. Stahl to inbound it. Fires it out on top to Harvey. Turnaround jumper up and no good by Stahl. Brought down by Malloy. Down the other way, Skaggs. Skaggs backs out a little bit, gets some separation. Challenged a little bit there by Stahl. Goes left side to Calzado. Price comes on top of him. Man-to-man coverage right now. And carrying the ball, Calzado's called for doing that right in front of the Bunker bench. That turnover, first of this half by Bunker, their fifth of the night. 4:15 to go. We are in the third quarter. Trying to move down is Harvey. Harvey shot blocked away by Sanders. Comes back to Reynolds in the corner. His three will not go. Brought down by Harvey. Ball still loose on the floor. It's tied up and possession arrow should favor East Carter. And it does. As Bunker started the quarter out with the ball. Skaggs checks out as Peyton Lanham comes in. Inbound comes all the way back to Reynolds. Xander Reynolds hanging on to it near center court. Moves from left to right, now back the other way to Bradshaw. Fired inside. Jamison trying to turn, spin, can't. But back on top to Price for the three. It rimmed out, always in and out. And Sanders brings down that rebound. He's now got 4 after having 11 last night. Or I should say Tuesday night. In the corner with the ball, it's Calzado. Between the circles, now to Malloy. Brennan standing out there, got a foot in the Eagle insignia here at Bunker High School. Now back to Calzado, down low to Sanders. Outside to Lanham. The jumper is up and trickles in. Sat on that rim for a second or two and then fell through. The other way, it is Xander Reynolds to Price. Goes in the corner to Stahl. His three, it's too short. Comes down the hands of Sanders. Back the other way, Malloy. Brennan with Bunker up by 21 points. Trying to drive in. His short jumper, it won't fall. Rebound, he gets it, it goes down. That's perfect follow-up to your shot by Brennan Malloy. He's got 26. Bradshaw has it. Timeout called by Coach Stahl of East Carter as Benji sees Bunker kind of taking control of this game. They're up by 23 with 2:46 to go. The timeout brought to you by American Family Insurance Agent Jonas Schaefer at the Crossroads. Stop by and see him or call 573-729-5165. We're back in 30 seconds. It's Eagle basketball on KSMO Media.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
And we welcome back to Bunker. Nice crowd on hand for this contest between the 6-1 East Carter Redbirds and the 8-0 Bunker Eagles. Bunker up has had the best of it so far. Pretty even first quarter, 16-13 Bunker on top, but they outscored them 21-10 in that second quarter. And pretty much it's been all Eagles here in the third quarter. 14-5, they've outscored East Carter here in the third quarter with 2:42 to go. Pass comes across to Price. Price goes inside to Jamison. Jamison from 10 can't get the shot off. Goes out to Dockett. Dockett bounce pass down low, and a foul's going to be called on Bunker. I believe it's going to be on Skaggs, or did it go off his hand? Nope, no foul called. Just say it went off of the Bunker Eagle player, Skaggs, and that's one official pointed. Thought he fouled. Comes on top to Reynolds. Under the number, that's good by Keaton Jamison. He's got 4. 51-30 to score. Skaggs guarded there by Price. Goes right by him into the offensive zone. Pulls up, starts to set the play up. Skaggs gets separation underneath all alone to Sanders. Reverse layup, good. And Sanders with 4. The other way, here comes Reynolds. Kick it outside the Dockett for a long 3. It's good. Cordell Dockett has 4. 53-33 the score as Sanders will make his way toward the hole. And then he is fouled en route. And the foul's going to be on Jamison, and Keaton will now have 3. Make that 4. All right. 1:43 to go in the third quarter. Not a lot of fouls in this game. The inbound comes to Radford. Sanders not at all in the corner of the timeline and the sideline. No pressure, though, at all by East Carter. Here comes Malloy. He's trying to get away from Reynolds. Puts it off to Radford down the corner to Calzado. Calzado on that perimeter of the three-point line. Now to Malloy. Quick 3. No good. Off the front of the rim and brought down by Dockett all the way down. Lays it up. That shot. Ball still loose. Tied up underneath. Possession arrow will favor the Bunker Eagles. Radford and Stahl tied up with that one after the miss by Dockett. With 1:17 to go in the third quarter. Bunker up by 20, 53-33. Owens gives it to Skaggs. Jayden up towards the timeline, trying to get away from Price. He does. Gets that timeline, stops, pulls back, going for Calzado. Ball tipped. He gets it back away from the East Carter Redbird. Down to Sanders all the way down. The shot up, count the basket, and a foul. What a move by Owen Sanders. And a foul call on Stahl, which would be his 3rd. What a nice move by Owen Sanders. What power move by Sanders. And then Stahl could only foul him, and he still got the shot off with a lot on it and put it home. Free throws good. Bunker 5 for 5 from the stripe. That doesn't hurt anything either. Under a minute to go, quarter up by 23 of the Eagles. With that ball right now, it is in the corner, trying to spin away in 21. That is Bradshaw. Kicks it back to Price. Price right to Reynolds for a 3. Off the strut. Brought down by Radford. Radford kicks it back to Brennan Malloy with under 30 seconds to go right now here in the third quarter. 56-33, Eagles on top. Malloy stop, kicks it back to Skaggs. I should say to Sanders now across for a 3 to land a minute. And it's now 26 with 13 seconds to go. Pass right side to Price, down to Stahl. Stahl guarded by Sanders, trying to dance. Now goes Dockett with 3 seconds left. Dockett's 3 from the corner short. Rebound comes down to Sanders, and that'll do it for 3 quarters of play. It's the Eagles 59 and 33 as the Eagles score 22 points in that third quarter, and they outscored 22 over the Redbirds. We'll come back in the fourth quarter. It's Eagle basketball on KSMO Media.
G&S Convenience Store in Bunker is your one-stop shop. Stop in to top off your tank. They've got gas and diesel. Come inside and pick up your groceries. Get a coffee or soda to go. Snacks for the kiddos. Or head to the deli counter for fresh meats and cheeses. G&S Convenience Store in Bunker has a little bit of everything, and they're open 7 days a week.
Are you struggling with back pain, headaches, Fagal? At Healing Hands Chiropractic and Acupuncture Clinic in Salem, Dr. Samantha Anderson brings gentle chiropractic, acupuncture, and cupping therapy for whole families. She's among Missouri's few providers SAAT certified, a targeted auricular acupuncture that can with alpha-gal syndrome. Feel better naturally and get back to what you love. Call 573-453-2050 or book online today and place your wellness in good hands.
Craving bold.
And welcome back to Bunker. Starting the fourth quarter, Bunker up by 26 points. And right now with the ball stolen away is Malloy. That's the first steal of the second half by either team. And Brennan lays it in. That's the first turnover by East Carter in this half. With another basket for Malloy, he's got 20 points. With the ball in the corner, Price. Price on it beyond three. Out between the circles. Going there to Bradshaw. Over to Dockett, down the middle, ball tipped, break down by Price. Comes back to Dockett. Dockett down low to Stahl. His shot, but he's fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. Should be James hitting that foul. Little push there. Might be calling it on Lamb instead, and they are. And a free throw by Stahl. First free throw of the second half by East Carter. 61-34 the score right now. Stahl has another shot coming. This one is short from Calzado. With the ball right now, it's the Eagles. Out high is Radford. Radford guarded there by Dockett, hands it off to Malloy. Malloy on near center court. Down to 6:55 left. Eagles up by 27 points. Malloy down low to Sanders. Reverse layup again. Nicely done. He's got 9. Back the other way. Here's Price. I should say here's Reynolds. Coming across to Price on the right side. Price inside it goes. The shot up missed there, but taken right back down by Reynolds. Ball loose on the floor is taken there by Calzado. As Reynolds got the rebound, but then had it stolen away by Bunker. They're up by 29 with 6:24 remaining in regulation. Here's Radford with it. Guarded by Dockett, now across to Bryant. He hands that ball off to Malloy. He and Reynolds kind of bumped a little bit there. Malloy hanging on to him with 6:08 to go. Starts his move right to the paint, kicks it outside. All on is Bryant for a three. It won't go. Taken there by Stahl. Stahl quickly down to Dockett. Dockett to the paint. His reverse layup. Count the basket. And he draws the foul. Nice move by Cordell Dockett. And the foul called on Jackson Bryant, his second. What a nice move by Cordell Dockett to go under the basket, reverse layup, and he draws the foul, and he gets the extra shot. And he makes it. He's got 7 in the game. 5:45 to go. 63-37 as Sanders makes his way up the right side of the floor. Hands that ball off to Calzado. He gives it off to Malloy. Malloy hanging on to it. Man-to-man coverage still by the Redbirds. So they get it back to Calzado. Guarded there by Bradshaw. Calzado in the corner. Handing it there to Sanders. Guarded by Stahl. To Bryant. Now to Malloy out near center court. Standing on the wing of the Eagle here at the Bunker High School gym. 5:15 to go. Bunker not in any big hurry. Just killing some time. As Sanders will make the move. Handing the ball off to Radford. Good coverage by the Redbirds, though, on the man-to-man coverage. Here's Malloy all the way to the hole. Lost the ball, and he'll draw the foul. That foul's going to be on Xander Reynolds, his second. Exactly 5 minutes remaining in regulation. Bunker up by 26, 63-37. The inbound comes to Sanders. He scores. Nicely done by Malloy, almost like an alley-oop. 4:55 to go. Ball comes out a long three, and that's off the rim. No good. It goes out of bounds off of Bunker, I believe. He'll stay with the Redbirds on the three-point effort by Bradshaw. He had 3 of them in that first half. Redbirds to inbound it. They come in at corner. Price for the 3. It's short. Taken there by Radford. And now he's Carter getting maybe a little desperate on the three-pointers, as now virtually every shot, almost a three-point effort. As here's Calzado with it for the Eagles, handing it off to Brennan Malloy. Malloy waiting for a little help. Has Skaggs, and he gives it off to Jayden. Guarded by Price. Jayden makes his move to the right side. Stops, kicks it down low underneath the Malloy. Reverse layup, good. He's got 30, and the Eagles lead by 30. And now the steal by Radford. He's going the other way, and he is fouled from behind by Bradshaw. 3 steals for Bunker, 3 turnovers now for East Carter in this second half. The inbound comes, intended for Radford. It was knocked out of bounds by Dockett. Cordell reached in and just knocked that ball right back where it came from. Skaggs gets it in, and Malloy he backs it all the way up near center court. 3:35 left to go in regulation. Running clock right now with Bunker up by 30. There's plenty of separation, and Bunker willing to just let that clock run. They look to go to 9-0 with the win tonight. They are well on their way with a 30-point lead. Pass goes out. Radford for 3. It will not go. Brought down and controlled by Kirby the other way. Kirby to the paint, to the hole, kicks it outside to Price for the 3. It's good. And a timeout called by Coach Stahl. With our score, the Eagles 67 and the Redbirds 40. Let's take a 30-second break and come back. Timeout brought to you by American Family Insurance agent Jonah Schaefer. Don't forget you can save by bundling. Want to find out how? Call Jonah 573-729-5165. Back in 30 seconds. Eagle basketball on KSMO Media.
Craving bold, home-style Mexican flavors right here in Bunker? Welcome to La Feta Mexican Restaurant on Main Street. Enjoy fresh tacos, burritos, and all your Mexican favorites. Then kick back with friends where the vibes are warm and the drinks are cold. Follow us on Facebook for our specials and nights with live music and karaoke. Hungry now? Head to 108 Main Street in Bunker and taste why locals are talking. La Feta Mexican Restaurant. Great food, friendly faces, small town heart.
Want to thank our friends at the City of Bunker for helping bring us Eagle basketball on KSMO Media, as well as Canoke out of Salem, as well as Anytime Excavation and Healing Hands Chiropractic and Acupuncture, and RNS Wood Products. All great supporters of Eagle basketball, helping bring you Eagle basketball on KSMO Media. With the ball, it's Malloy. He has 30 in this game. 27-point lead for Bunker right now. Pass goes to Sanders. Sanders, who had no points in the first half, has 11 here in the second. Pass goes down low to Skaggs, trying to get the shot off. He does and scores. Had to be patient, had to let the jumping Redbirds get by him. And back they come the other way with a pass over to Bradshaw. He gives it to Price, so in the corner to Kirby. Kirby going down low to Jamison, spin around, and a blocked shot by Sanders. It looked good from here, but the official on the backside, who probably didn't have as good a view as we did, called it for a foul. And that is Sanders' third foul. It'll be a shooting foul for Jamison. I'm sorry, yep, for Keaton Jamison, who has 4 points on the night. His free throw is good. .231 left. Lanham back in the game. As a free throw is good. 4 out of 5 in the stripe are the Redbirds here in the second half. Sanders over the timeline. 69-42. A 27-point Bunker lead here in this, the fourth quarter. As time dwindles down to 2:15 left. Brendan Malloy just hanging on to it. Looking for Lanham, but he wasn't open. Now getting it over to Bryant. Back to Malloy. Underneath, intended for Radford. Kind of off 2 sets of hands to the Redbirds, but he got it there and he lays it home. Threw a bullet, and again, the Redbirds had hands on it, but they couldn't take it away. Now the other way, trying to dance his way in. A jump shot will not fall for Price. I'm sorry, not for Price, for Kirby, and brought down by Sanders. The other way in the corner is Bryant for 3. No good. Sanders with a strong rebound, trying to put it back up, and he is fouled. Owen had just 1 rebound in that first half after having a brilliant night on Tuesday. Well, he has 11, and he's going to shoot a couple of free throws here. And in this second half, he has captured 7 rebounds. Looked like a whole different player from the first half. Now the second half, like he did the other night against the Whippets, but he was a force. The next free throw also good. He's got 13 points, and I think he's going to check out for the night. With a minute and 13 left. Clock is running. With that ball right now, it is Jackson who just checked in for the first time in this game. Kirby now in the corner to Harvey to Jackson. Jump shot is short. Comes all the way back outside, and Jackson gets his own rebound. Goes in the corner. Price out on top to Harvey. Now back to Jackson to Kirby in the corner for a 3. It's good. Chase Kirby gets his first basket of the night, and the lead 28 for the Eagles with 44 seconds to go. With the ball, Lanham. Lanham flipping it back to Bryant. Bryant hanging on to it. Right side pass, getting it there is Bick. Ball tipped, stolen away by the Redbirds. They come down and put it up and in. That's Kirby with 25 seconds left. Bunker Eagles have Bryant bringing the ball up. Man-to-man coverage by Redbirds all night long. They have not changed from that. Nice move by Bryant to get away from Doggett. Giving it across now to Bick. Back to Bryant. Lanham with 7 seconds left on top. Underneath it goes. Short jump shot up. Too short by Amsden, and that's going to do it. As time runs out, the Bunker Eagles defeat East Carter by a very, very nice margin of 73-47, a 26-point win for Bunker. And again, they have played some outstanding basketball. 14 points they scored here, and so did pretty much the Redbirds, but still, the Eagles with a fine effort tonight as they kind of just pull away, getting a good strong rebounding again. But a lot of it was just good ball control tonight as the Eagles went to go to 9-0 on the season. And again, their next game will be against Plato in the Kabul Holiday Tournament at Kabul. And I hope you get a chance to go out there and check that out if you want to see some outstanding basketball. I'll tell you what, watching these Eagles, it's a lot of fun, and they play some very, very exciting basketball. As if you were able to watch it tonight, you get a chance to see these kids in action. But get a chance to come up and see them up close, because really you see a very well-tuned and well-disciplined basketball team. Give Coach Rod Gorman and his staff a lot of credit for putting this team together. It's Bunker 73-47 for the Redbirds out of East Carter. And we're going to take a 3-minute break and come back with stats from this one. It's Bunker basketball on KSMO Media.
At People's Community Bank in Bunker, we still believe in banking with a personal touch. When you walk in, we greet you by name, offer a variety of services, and let you get back to your day. People's Community Bank also offers many types of loans with competitive rates, fast approval, low closing costs, and confidentiality. Most importantly, these decisions are made locally. When you choose People's Community Bank in Bunker, you choose a bank that cares.
Quality services, expedient delivery, and fair pricing has been the rule at Reynolds County Abstract Company. Their experts do a thorough job of handling all aspects of your real estate title and settlement services for a large and ever-growing number of satisfied, loyal clients. For all your purchasing or refinancing needs, large or small, call today for a quote at 573-648-2366 or stop by 2308 Pine Street in Centerville, Missouri. Reynolds County Abstract Company.
RNS Wood Products LLC in Bunker is a major large cut stock and lumber supplier in Missouri, producing pine and mixed hardwoods. They are family owned and operated and also own MWM Wood Products LLC in Salem that does cuts, cross ties, grade lumber, and blocking. RNS Wood Products LLC and MWM Wood Products LLC are buyers for standing timber and logs. Give us a call at 573-689-2850.
Looking for home cooking, soft serve ice cream, and shakes? You need to head to Woods Dairyette. You can dine in or call ahead, and they'll have it ready for you. Family owned and operated, Woods Dairyette.
Come on down to 72 Auto Supply, your local CarQuest dealer right here in Bunker. We've got everything you need from high-quality auto parts to livestock feed, rugged heavy-duty equipment supplies, and tools to keep your operation moving. As a CarQuest location, we're bringing the largest distribution network in the industry to serve Bunker. Locally owned, community-driven, 72 Auto and Supply in Bunker is here for you.
When you need excavation or concrete work done, there's only one name to call. Anytime Excavation. Whether it's clearing land, digging foundations, or creating solid concrete surfaces, Anytime Excavation gets the job done right. On time, every time. We're committed to delivering quality work that stands the test of time. Call Anytime Excavation today at 573-247-9173. No matter the projects, we'll dig in and make it happen. Anytime Excavation.
Welcome back to Bunker, Missouri. Stan Stevens and the KSMO media team, Mr. Ben Gradowski down there doing the video work. And Bunker, again, with a very strong effort. They go to 9-0 on the season as they defeat a really good East Carter team who now falls to 6-2. Their only losses to South Iron and here to Bunker. And tonight it was pretty much all Eagles. They really took over in the second quarter, outscoring East Carter by a 37-23 score, and then doing it again in that second quarter. They just outscored them, again by double figures. When you start getting those double figure differences, man, it is big. And so they had a 3-point lead, Bunker did, at the end of one quarter, then outscored the East Carter Redbirds 21-10 in the second quarter, 22-10 in the third quarter, and then just kind of broke even with them, 14 for each team in that fourth quarter, as the Eagles come out with a 73-47 win. I was gonna say something about almost 40 points, but you look at that first half, 37 points in the first half, and then basically 36 in the second half. It's pretty balanced when you look at Bunker Eagles, but almost 40 points every half for Bunker, and that's what they're averaging this year. That's pretty amazing for a high school basketball team. Bunker led by Brennan Malloy with 30 points tonight. He had 6 rebounds. Following him was Owen Sanders, who started out extremely slow, had no points in the first half, all 13 of his points coming here in the second half. He had 9 rebounds to lead everybody. And then 11 points for Braden Radford, 8 points for Cheaton Calzado, all of them coming in the second quarter. 6 points for Jaden Skaggs, and then 5 points for Peyton Lanham in the contest. Skaggs had 3 rebounds. Calzado had a couple for the Eagles, who finished with 25 rebounds on the night. Bunker was 7-7 from the stripe. That's always good. They had 10 steals and only 5 turnovers in this game. For East Carter, they were led by Kason Price. He had 12 points, 9 for Chase Bradshaw, 7 for Cordell Duckett, 6 for Keaton Jamison, 5 points for Chase Kirby. Then they also had 5 points for Bryce Stahl down there, 3 for Colton Harvey, and then that wraps up all their scoring tonight. Leading rebounder for them was Stahl with 5, 3 each for Jamison and Kirby, 2 for Xander Reynolds, who had no points in the game, but 2 rebounds, and then rebounds by Harvey, Duckett, Jackson, and Bradshaw. They finished with 17 on the night. They were 5 of 7 from the free throw line. They had 4 steals and 15 turnovers in the game. So Bunker again improves to 9-0, and they will take on Plato in their next contest, which will be in the Kabul tournament, a boys tournament, over the holidays. Earlier tonight, the JV lost 62-23 to East Carter, as East Carter really lit it up, and they had a few of their varsity players playing in their JV contest, and that might have helped them a little bit. But they beat Bunker by 39 in that one. The Bunker Lady Eagles will take on Ava on Monday morning at 11:30 in the Mountain Grove Holiday Tournament. So if you'd like to check out some other good basketball on the ladies' side, there's another game for you. Again, Monday morning, 11:30 at Mountain Grove. So they're playing very good basketball as well. Well, allowing us to bring you Bunker Eagle basketball is a number of great sponsors here in Bunker. The title sponsor is GNS Convenience Store and GNS Farm and Feed. Without their support, we couldn't do this. And, of course, we thank them for being proud supporters of Eagle basketball. Other great supporters are the city of Bunker itself, Canoke out of Salem, Anytime Excavation, Healing Hands Chiropractic and Acupuncture, R&S Wood Products, Reynolds County Abstract, the People's Community Bank, Woods Dairyette, 72 Auto and Supply, Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Willie Strader out of Salem, and La Fajita Mexican Restaurant here in Bunker. Our next Bunker contest that we'll have on KSMO Media will be in February. The boys will take on Summersville, and that will be on a Friday. We'll be here to bring it to you here on KSMO Media. And then, as of right now, it looks like we'll be back again that following Monday for a Bunker girls and boys matchup with the Liberty Lady Eagles out of Mountain View. And that should, again, be some excellent basketball coming your way right here from Bunker. But again, that would be our next broadcast. As we looked at the schedule for Bunker, I don't even think the boys have a home game in the month of January whatsoever. And I think the girls only play East Carter here at home. And I think that's on the 6th of January. We're already booked up to do a Salem girls game versus Sullivan in Salem. So, again, we appreciate all the opportunities to bring you Bunker Eagle basketball as we did volleyball. And if all works out well, we might even bring a few Bunker Eagle baseball games your way on KSMO Media as well. Again, for Ben, who's operating the video side, my name is Stan Stevens, thanking you for joining us for Bunker Eagle basketball on KSMO Media. We hope you have enjoyed the contest. Remember, they are available on YouTube and Facebook at the conclusion of this game. They'll be stored. So if you missed it or want to go back and check it out again, or maybe you just like to hear the sound of my voice, maybe, and then again, maybe not. But whatever it might be, we do really appreciate everyone who does support Eagle basketball on KSMO Media. We hope you have a fantastic evening, and good night from Bunker.
Thank you for watching this broadcast of Bunker Eagle Sports. Tonight's game is only made possible by the City of Bunker, Canoke, Missouri, LLC, R&S Wood Products, Anytime Excavation, Healing Hands Chiropractic and Acupuncture, Reynolds County Abstract, People's Community Bank, Wood Dairyette, 72 Auto and Supply, Farm Bureau Insurance, Willie Strader Agent, and La Fajita Mexican Restaurant. Thanks to these fine sponsors, we're able to bring you Bunker Eagle Sports right here on KSMO Media.